Hello, learners. I'm Parikshit, and welcome to another very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. In today's session, we are going to discuss another set of most frequently occurring questions in past year snap papers and snap mock papers. And this is Masterclass episode 9 for you. Remember, the snap cutoff last year was really high, 60 questions, and people have ended up solving 40 to 45 questions. So if you are targeting snap 2021, remember the cutoffs could be high and you got to attempt really fast using all possible shortcuts. It is important that this last few days you practice relevant questions from past year papers and past year mock papers. And here in Unacademy, we have done a lot of research and come up with a set of most frequently occurring questions from past papers. So here, enjoy the class. So this is Parikshit Saikia, your educator on Unacademy with the highest live class rating. Thanks to my learners. New batches are starting on Unacademy in the next few days. 10th of December and the 15th of December, we have CAT 2022 and OMAT batches. If you wish to enroll for any of these batches, remember you got to use the code Parikshit Live while subscribing to Plus, because Parikshit Live, the code Parikshit Live will get you maximum discounts, and B will also get you free mentorship. Yeah, you heard it correct. Free mentorship from my side till your CAT examination. Let's get started with today's class. Let's pull up the questions on the screen. Okay, the first set of questions are there on your screen. We will do it together. Okay, first one. If a car runs at 45 kilometers per hour, it reaches its destination 10 minutes late. If it runs at 60 kilometers per hour, it is late by 4 minutes. Then what is the correct time for the journey? Okay, number one, right? This question is from time and distance, a typical question which appears in the past year papers. Okay, car is running at 45 kilometers per hour. It reaches its destination 10 minutes late. 60 kilometers per hour, it is reaching late by 4 minutes. So can I say the two sentences give you the difference in time? It is talking about the time. So can I say scenario 1 minus scenario 2, there is a difference in time. In one case, the difference in 10 minutes. The other case, it is late by 4 minutes. So can I say the difference between both is 10 minus 4? 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Correct? Okay. First case. What is happening? Car is running at 45 kilometer per hour. So time is not given directly. But what is time? Time is distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. So let the distance between the two places be d. Speed is 45 kilometers per hour. Second instance, it is late by 4 minutes. Okay. So distance is not given directly, but the speed is given. So if the distance between the two places is d, speed is 60 kilometers per hour. So can I say difference of both of them is 6 minutes? Now be very careful here. On the left hand side, you are taking it in kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. So the right hand side of the equation, minutes also got to be converted to hour. So how will you convert? Divided by 60. Divided by 60. Now this is fine. This is fine. So this is 1 by 10. Take the LCM. So 45 and 60 LCM is 180. So 4 day minus 3 day is equal to 1 by 10. 10 cancels out, or can I say day is equal to 18 kilometers. Day is equal to 18 kilometers. Remember, they are not asking the value of d. What are they asking? They are asking the value of time. Time. So what is time? Time is distance divided by speed. Distance divided by speed. So can I say time will be equal to distance divided by speed? Distance is 18. Put it somewhere in one of the equations. Let's say 45. So for 18 kilometers divided by 45, you're getting an hour. You'll get your answer in hour. Let's convert it to minutes. 18 by 45 into 60. Into 60 minutes. So 9 twos are, 9 fives are, 5 ones are, 5 12s are. So can I say time is 24 minutes? Now be very careful here. What is d by 45? D by 45 is the scenario when the person is late by 10 minutes. Late by 10 minutes. But the question is asking you correct time. So we don't want late, the case where you are late. So if you are late, it is 24 minutes. If it is 24 minutes, you are late by 10 minutes. Therefore, correct time. What is the correct time? Correct time must be the late time, which is 24 minutes, and you are late by 10 minutes. So 24 minus 10, answer is 14 minutes, and that's your answer. And that's your answer. Got this? Be very careful. Don't mark 24 in a hurry. Answer is 14. So answer for the first one is 14 minutes. Any doubt in that? Any doubt that you have and wish to ask? Clear? If you're viewing me live, you can always put your comments in the chat box. Let's go to the second one. Let's go to the second one. Remember, these are all past year snap questions. Number 2 on your screen. Number 2 on your screen. Ravi sells 10 mangoes to Amit, making a profit equal to the cost price of 2 mangoes. How much percent did he make in the transaction? Okay. So for those of you who follow me, I never take variables while solving questions. I never say let X be profit or something. I always use numbers to solve mathematics questions. Why? Because numbers make your sum really easy. And more importantly, your speed is fast. Fine. So let's say, let the cost price of one mango be any number you want. Any number you want, you can assume. But I think the easiest number to assume will be, let the cost price of one mango be 1 rupee. Whatever number you want, you can assume. You will get the same answer. So can I say, in that case, cost price of 10 mangoes would be 10 rupees. Cost price of 10 mangoes would be 10 rupees. Correct? 10 rupees. Now what is Ravi doing? Ravi is selling 10 mangoes. Ravi is selling 10 mangoes, and if he sells 10 mangoes, he is making a profit equal to the cost price of 2 mangoes. Equal to the cost price of 2 mangoes. What is the cost price of 2 mangoes? Remember, you have assumed the cost price of 1 mango to be 1 rupee. If you have assumed the cost price of 1 mango to be 1 rupee, then the cost price of 2 mangoes shall be 2 rupees. 2 rupees. It means profit is 2 rupees. It means profit is 2 rupees. If profit is 2 rupees, cost price is 10 rupees, can I say selling price must be cost price plus the profit, which is 12 rupees. Which is 12 rupees. Got it? What is the selling price of 10 mangoes? 12 rupees. In that case, selling price of 1 mango will be 12 by 10. 12 by 10 is 1.2. 12 by 10 is 1.2. That is it. That is it. And you got it. Now they're asking, what profit did you make in the transaction? So percentage profit is nothing but SP minus CP divided by CP. What is SP? 1.2. Cost price is 1 divided by the cost price 1 into 100. So obviously you will get your answer as 20%. And another previous year snap question, you did it with ease. Did you get this? Any doubt in this that you have and wish to ask? Clear? Fine. So I hope number 2 also you got it correct. Fine. Let's look at number 3. Let's look at number 3. Okay, number 3 on your screen. If you have doubts, you can always ask. Number 3. In how many ways can one wrap 3 Kit Kat, 2 5-star and 3 bar 1 if at least 1 Kit Kat has to be there in the gift pack and the gift pack has 3 chocolates? 3 chocolates. Now think about it. You need to have minimum 1 Kit Kat. So total there are 3 chocolates, right? So total what you need? Total it should be 3 chocolates. Total should be 3 chocolates. So one way of doing this could be, you know what? You make cases. What are the cases? The cases could be, you need minimum 1 Kit Kat. So can I say it could be 1 Kit Kat and 2 non-Kit Kats? 2 non-Kit Kats. This is one scenario. Or it could be 2 Kit Kats and 1 non-Kit Kat. Second scenario. A third scenario could be all 3 are Kit Kats. All 3 are Kit Kat. This is one way of doing it. Correct. You will get the correct answer if you do it this way. 1 Kit Kat, 2 non-Kit Kat. Why 1 Kit Kat? Because the question clearly says minimum 1 Kit Kat and you need to have 3 chocolates. So 1 Kit Kat, 2 non-Kit Kats. 2 Kit Kats, 1 non-Kit Kat or 3 Kit Kats. There are 3 scenarios. One way of solving it. One way. I generally don't prefer this way because there are 3 cases and probably you take some extra time. you take some extra time. So can I say the best way of solving it is required number is nothing but total ways minus ways, a number of ways with no Kit Kats. Number of ways with no Kit Kats. With no Kit Kats. Will you agree? With no Kit Kat. What will that give you? That will give you all cases where you have minimum one Kit Kat. Think about it. You need minimum one Kit Kat. One Kit Kat is nothing but total Kit Kat, total ways minus number of ways with no Kit Kat. That will get you minimum one Kit Kat. What is the total ways? How many chocolates do you have? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 3, 8. Total 8 chocolates you have. 8. So out of the 8, pick any 3 is the total ways. Minus the ways in which no Kit Kat. No Kit Kat. So how many cases? How many cases? Remember, out of the 8, 3 are Kit Kats. 3 are Kit Kats. So out of the remaining 5, don't consider the Kit Kats. Don't consider the Kit Kats. 8 chocolates, 3 Kit Kats. Don't consider the Kit Kats. So there are 5 non-Kit Kats. Out of the 5 non-Kit Kats, pick up any 3. Pick up any 3. Correct? Correct? Any doubt in this? I'm looking at my chat. If you have a doubt, you can post your queries. 8C3. Can you do the maths? 8C3 is 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 6. I hope you know the formula. I'm just putting the shortcut of the formula. NCR is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial divided by 5 into 4 by 2. So basically this comes out to be 56 minus 10. Answer is 46. Answer is 46. Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this that you have and wish to ask? Answer for the third one is 46. A pretty simple one. If your fundas are clear, you can get the answer in less than a minute. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. Let's go to number 4 on your screen. Let's go to number 4 on your screen. Okay. Let's read the question together. Number 4. David gets on the elevator at the 11th floor of a building and rides up at the rate of 57 floors per minute. At the same time, Albert gets in an elevator at the 51st floor. This is ST. At the 51st floor of the same building and rides down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. If they continue traveling at this rates, then at which floor will their elevators meet? Then at which floor will their elevators meet? Okay. So people are asking queries. Whatever query you have, if it is off the topic, I'm going to answer it at the end of the session. Okay. So let's say, let them meet after T minutes. Let them meet. Okay. Let them meet after T minutes. After T minutes. Okay. Let the two people meet after T minutes. Fine. Okay. Fine. Let them meet after T minutes. David gets on the elevator of the 11th floor of a building and rides up at the rate of 57 floors per minute. 57 floors per minute. Correct? Now let's have a look at it. If they are meeting after T minutes, can you tell me what is the distance that will be covered? Distance, right? So can I say distance will be, think about the floor. Which floor? Let them meet after T minutes. Let's say on some floor. Let's say X floor, Nth floor. Okay. So initially they are on the 11th floor. Initially they are on the 11th floor of a building. 11th floor of a building, correct? Initially they are on the 11th floor of a building. Plus they move at the rate of 57 floors per minute. 57 floors per minute. So can I say if they are meeting after T minutes, what is the distance covered? Speed into the time. Speed into the time. What is the speed? Speed is 57 floors per minute. 57 floors per minute is the speed. Correct? This is the speed. 57 floors per minute. Correct? And if they are meeting after T minutes, speed into time will get you the distance. Speed into time will get you the distance. So 11 plus 57 T. 11 plus 57 T. Yes? So I hope you understand this. What does this give you? This give you after T minutes, they are on which floor? They are on which floor? They are on which floor? Which floor, right? So 11 floor plus 57 into 3. 57 into T, correct? At the same time, Albert gets on an elevator at the 51st floor of the same building and writes down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. 63 floors per minute. Fine. So the other fellow, he is on the 51st floor. He is going down, down. So remember, his speed is 63 floors per minute. 63 floors per minute. Correct? So can I say in that case that would become 63 into t? Remember, what is the distance? Distance is nothing but speed into the time. So if my speed is 63 floors per minute, let's say t is 5, then at the end of 5 minutes, I would have covered 63 into 5 floors. Correct? If it is, let's say, 2 minutes, then it will be 63 minus 2. Correct? What would happen? Both of them are equal because this is nothing but the flow at which the two people are after t minutes. This is equal. So can I say 63 plus 10, 120t, 120t is equal to 40, or t will be equal to 1/3. So basically they are meeting after 1/3 minute. They are meeting after 1/3 minute. You got it. Which floor will their elevators meet? They are asking which floor. So very easy. Just put the value of t. So 11 plus 57 into t will get you the value, right? 3 ones are 3, 19s are. So 19 plus 11, 30. Answer is they meet on the 38th floor. That's your answer. They meet on the 38th floor, and that's your answer. Any doubt in this? Clear? Fine? Okay. Let's go to the next one. Number 5. Let's go to the next one. Number 5. A can complete a work in 20 days. B can complete the same work in 30 days. So basically, this is a question from time and work, right? So whenever you see a question from time and work, you always assume the total work. Let total work be equal to some number. Whatever number you want, you can assume. So 20, 30, and then 60. So I think you assume a number which is divisible by 20, 30 as well as 60. That would make your calculations easy. Any number. But if you assume a number which is divisible by 20, 30 and 60, I think calculations will be easy. So LCM of 20, 30 and 60, I can assume 60 units. So let total work is 60 units. A does the work in 20 days. Fine. If A is doing the work in 20 days, can I say in one day, A does 3 units per day? What about B? B does the work in 30 days. So can I say in one day, B is doing 60 by 30, 2 units per day. Correct? C does the same work in 60 days. If you are doing it in 60 days, can I say you are doing basically 1 unit per day? If you add up A plus B plus C, if you add up, how much are you getting? Per day? 3 plus 2 plus 1, basically 6 units per day. Correct? So can I say if all of them work together and they do 6 units per day, if all of them work together and you do 6 units per day, in that case, can I say the total work would have got completed? Remember, A, B, C are working together, 6 units per day. So can I say 60 by 6? Basically, the work would have got over in 10 days. Correct? The work would have got over in 10 days. Do you follow this? Work would have got over in 10 days. So the work was originally scheduled to get over in 10 days. Now what happened? A leaves after 3 days. Fine. If A is leaving after 3 days, remember in one day, A does 3 units. So in 3 days, A would have done 9 units of work. What about B? B leaves 4 days before the work was originally scheduled to be completed. Remember, the work was originally scheduled to be completed in 10 days. So if you are leaving 4 days before, the work was scheduled to be completed, it means we must have worked for 6 days. So 6 into 2, basically 12 units. So what is the remaining work now? Remember, total work was 60 minus what A did, minus what B did, comes out to be 39 units. So remaining work is 39 units. Who will do this remaining work? See, And how much C does per day? C does 1 unit per day. 1 unit per day. So obviously it means C would take 39 days to complete the work. Remember, C is doing 1 unit per day. So C would take 39 days to complete the work. One doubt some of you might have is, can I assume some other number other than 60? Yes, you can. You can assume any number. You will get the same answer. You will get the same answer irrespective of any number that you assume. Clear? Fine. I think number 5 is clear. Let's look at number 6. Let's look at number 6. A real number r between -3 and +3 chosen. What is the probability that r square is greater than r? Real number. Remember, it's not an integer. It can be any decimal like 1.666667 minus 0.5.12 minus 0.51234. Any number. So real number. So basically, if you're considering real numbers, you just can't consider the integers. Whenever you're considering real numbers, better to consider the number line because it represents every possible spot on the number line. So +3, so 0, 1, 2, 3. And on the other side, -3, so -1, -2, -3. What is the probability that r square greater than r? R square greater than r. Now think about it. If r square is greater than r, obviously for every negative number, this will be the case. Always, think about it. In the negative scenario, r square will always be greater than r. Why? Think about it. R is negative. Let's take a number. Example. If you take an example, let's say r is -2. What about r square? -2 square will become positive. So 4 is greater than -2. 4 is greater than -2. So on the negative side of the number line, it is always and always true because r square will be positive and r will be negative, because of which r square will always be greater than r. Always. What about the right hand side of the number line? Right hand side. Think about from 1 to 3. Take an example. Let's say you take the example of 2. 2. If you take the example of 2, 2 square will be greater than 2. In other words, r square will always be greater than r. Always. If you take 1.5, 1.5 is r, 1.5 square is 2.25. So r square always greater than r. Where will r square not be greater than r? Only in this region. Look at this region. In this region, this will not happen. This will not happen. Take an example. Example, you take 0.5. What is r square? 0.5 whole square. What is r? 0.5. What is 0.5 whole square? 0.25. 0.25. What is 0.5 whole square? 0.25. And 0.25 is not greater than 0.5. So can I say in the number line, you just have one region where this is not satisfied. So how many parts of the number line do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 parts of the number line. In one region of the number line, this is not satisfied. This is not satisfied. So all the remaining regions, this is satisfied. So how much is your answer? 5/6. How much is your answer? 5/6, right? Why did I take the number line? Because it considers real number. You have to consider values like 0.2222223 or 1.666698, right? All such numbers have to be considered. So you just can't consider 0, 1, 2, 3. You have to consider all decimals and every point between -3 and +3. Hence, the best way of doing this is via a number line. Clear? Good. I hope you understand. Yeah, quickly, I make some announcements. First is the plus sessions, right? The prices are shown here. If you want to go for a subscription, you will get discounts over and above what is mentioned here. Use the code which is there on your screen, Parikshit Live. That's the magic code that will get you discounts and free mentorship from my side. The iconic subscription is also available for those of you who are interested. And yeah, you can get discounts on this using my code Parikshit Live. And yeah, exciting offer going on in Unacademy. You go for a 12-month subscription or a 24-month subscription, you will get 2 months absolutely free. And this is valid till the 15th of December. And on top of this, you need discounts and free mentorship. Use the code Parikshit Live, which is there on your screen. Lot of benefits on the iconic subscription. ZAT evaluation is also available for those of you who are interested. Free ZAT mocks. And yeah, there is an Unacademy combat scheduled for 18th of December. So a lot of happenings, and anytime you have a doubt, you can make use of the Ask a Doubt feature on Unacademy. That is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I'm going to see you in my next session. Till then, goodbye and stay safe. Keep preparing well. Bye for now.